Hello everyone, welcome back to Coding Sprite Lesson 12 Sprite Movement, talking about the counter pattern. Okay, so for the first puzzle, okay, this pattern is one of the most important one in all of programming. Okay, x equal to x plus 1. It is used to increase the value of variable by 1. Okay, you might call it the count pattern since it can be used to make a variable count up. Okay. We will use this pattern a lot, especially with the draw loop, okay, in this lesson. And let's see what that look like, okay? Do this. This program create a variable counter, okay? You can see its counter pattern here, and then use the counter pattern to make it count up. When you run the program, what do you think you will see on the screen, okay? What you have to do is read this code here. Var, and we declare a variable and with the 0 value, and after that go to the function draw function. Text size use this counter as the parameter, and after that show the text on the screen with the x is 0 and y is 400. It will show at the bottom left corner of the screen here, the text, but the text is the counter number from 0, right? So after that, it will count up by 1, increase the number by 1, and after that it come back and use the 1 again and show it again on the screen, and after that count it up, continue and continue again and again. So this program will show the number from 0, okay, from 0 you can tab it 0 number 2 and to the number like 1 2 3 4 and until you reset the program, okay? And also the size of the number also increase, okay, increase by 1 2, okay, and bigger, it means that the size of the number is bigger, like this, bigger and bigger. It is not stop until you stop the program. And now run. You can see the number is start from 0 1 2 3 4 5 100, like that. It's run forever if you don't stop this program, okay? So that's all for the first puzzle. Finish it. Okay, for the puzzle 2, we have a video that talking about the animating sprite. Okay, they will introduce you what is the counter pattern and how does the counter pattern move the sprite across the screen. Okay, don't worry, we go to the next puzzle and see how to move the sprite using the counter pattern that we just learned in the first puzzle, okay? So sprite movement. Using the counter pattern, you can write program that animates sprite smoothly, adding to or removing from sprite x and y property in the draw loop. Make your sprite move just a bit each time it is redrawn. Okay, do this. Read the code that make the jet go up the screen. Okay, we run it. You can see the jet is move up the screen. It means that it's move from the bottom of the screen and move up to the top like that. Okay, and you go to see that code. You can see it here. Jet.y equal to jet.y minus 3. Okay, so this code make the jet is move up the screen. Okay, so what you have to do is add the code to make the plane move to the right as in the sample image here. So that's just quite easy, right? You just go to plane dot In order to move from left to right, you use the X property. If you move from top to bottom and the bottom to the top, you use the Y property. So now I move from the left to right, I use X and equal to plan plus 3, not minus 3. The minus 3 is move from the right to left. Minus 3 it move from left to right. Because our screen, when you move your mouse to the right, the value of X is increased, right? So in order to increase that, you have to, oh sorry, for this, I use this plan, not X. Okay, now I add the X, run again. You can see the plan is moved from the left to the right, okay? So finish it. And go to the puzzle 4 and moving to left. For the third puzzle, we move from left to right. And now we move this B from right to left. Okay, in order to do this, you have to make, and you have to use the X coordinate the same. So fly dot X equal to fly dot X minus, the more number you put, the fast the bee fly. Okay, you see? You put it around, for this bee, I think it should be around 5. 5 is still fast, okay? You put it around 3, okay, or 2. Okay, like that. So that's cool. So it moved from the right to left. You use the minus, okay? Or negative number, okay. Okay, now diagonal movement, okay, updating both X and Y to move, and property of a sprite can make it move diagonally like this picture. So for this, you can see the value at the voucher. For the first, I drag it up here. You can see the voucher at the bottom right of the screen. And when I run it, you can see the value of the Y is updated. Okay, but the X is not updated. So the mouse is moved from top to the bottom. It increase only Y value. If you want the mouse run from the top left corner to the bottom right corner, you have to update both X and Y together. So now I update the X, mouse dot X equal to mouse dot X plus 2. Okay, and now let's run. Okay, like that. So we have another small challenge here. Set the image rotation property so that it face direction is moving. Okay, you make it, you just go up here. You can use mouse dot rotation. You set it to like around 40 minus, it is negative number, reset from 1. Okay, that's cool. So that's all for this, and you can check the value X and Y is updated same. Okay, finish it. Okay, read this program and predict which of the following animation will be produced. Okay, what you have to do is read this program, okay? You can see what is the main part you have to read is this 4 line, okay? You can see the red car, it is start from left to right. And you can see this for the first A, it start from right to left. It's not. And this one from bottom to top, no. And this one left to right, okay? I can see it. And after that, this yellow car is moved from the top to the bottom, okay? This yellow car. And this one moved from, this blue car moved from right to left here. This blue car is here, you can see. And the green one is moved from the bottom to to the top. Okay, so the C is, I think it is the right answer. So run. Okay, like this picture, right? So finish it to see. Check it. Okay, congratulations, you complete the puzzle 6. It means that you choose the right answer. Okay, now we go to the puzzle 7. We have 3 activity. Okay, we go to the first is spinning this pen. Okay, so in order to spin this, you have to use the another property of Sprite is rotation. Okay, the rotation you can use the with the counter pattern tool, the rotation, and after that you can plus 1. Let's try and see. Okay, it's slow like that. Okay, I think this is correct. If you want to move it fast, make it 2. Okay, it a little bit fast. Okay, finish it. Go to the debug, watching the counter pattern. Okay, this is the debug, so you have to consider the watcher to keep track the value. Okay, now let's try and run. You can see the cycle dot x is increased. So I want to check the cycle dot y. Does it increase or not? Okay, it's still increased, but why this program is not work like this picture? So that's why. What is the problem? Okay, can you see? So for the first, you have to consider that this is start from the x is 0 to this, the x is not 0, it is 40, right? So this cycle dot x is okay, that's right. But the problem is you start this, the y position is not 0. The y now is start from 400. So what you have to do? To do this, you have to use the minus 10, not plus 10. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, minus 10 because when the cycle reach this corner, the top right corner, the y position is 0. Okay, reset and run. Okay, you can see. Okay, I think you can see this number. Okay, the x is increased, but the y value is decreased. Okay, finish it. Go to the rotation direction. Okay, this is where we help to do something. Okay, what you have to do is to make this program work like this picture. The gear. Okay, the gear, the red one is start spinning from the left to right and go back. Okay, what you have to do is first I set the red gear e dot rotation equal to red gear dot rotation plus, I think it should be 2. Let me try. Okay, that's 2. And after that, the blue one, the blue gear dot rotation equal to blue gear dot rotation, I use minus 2. Okay, reset and run. Okay, that's cool. The last one is the green gear dot rotation equal to green gear dot rotation plus 2. Okay, reset and run. Okay, that's cool. Completed. Let's go. Okay, finish it. We go to the puzzle 8. What about this? Okay, fish animation. Using the counter pattern, make all the 3 fish move us in the image to right. Okay, the blue fish should move fastest and green fish should move slowest. So that's cool. Now we have this one, this orange fish is moving. What you have to do is with the green one and green, and another one is blue orange. Okay, so first I set the blue one to make it like the blue. Oh, this is green. Let me run again. Which one is blue, which one is green fish? Now I set the green fish dot x equal to green fish dot x minus 1. Let's try. Okay, that's one. This one is the green fish. After that, I use the another one is the blue fish dot x equal to blue fish dot x minus 3, because the blue fish should be moved fastest. Okay, reset and run. Okay, the blue one is move fast, and after that the orange, the green one is the slowest. Okay, that's right. So we add only 2 lines of code here. Okay, finish it. Continue. Okay, now we reach to the last puzzle here, Sprite movement challenge. Okay, Sprite movement challenge. We go to the first one is more fish. What about this more fish? Now let's run. What is that? Okay, Morphe, before you learn the counter pattern, you learn to set sprites properties such as rotation and random value to animate them by setting the rotation of the fish to the random number. Okay, you can make them appear to the wiggles slightly. This will make their movement animation more lifelike. Okay, do this. For each fish randomly, set its rotation inside the draw loop to make it look as realistic as possible. Choose the small range of negative and positive value. Okay, so what you have to do is use another property. For the first, I set for the orange fish the rotation and equal to orange fish the rotation again equal or minus to the random number, okay, around minus 1 or minus 2 until 2 number. So let's try for this. What happened? Okay, like that, like a realistic for a physical. So we use it only one, okay, to make it realistic. Okay, 1 and minus 1. Reset again and run. Okay, like that. So you can use this for another fish as green fish dot x equal to no dot x dot rotation equal to green fish dot rotation plus the random number minus 1 and 1. Okay, so the last fish is the blue fish. Blue fish dot rotation and equal to blue fish dot rotation minus random number minus 1 and 1. Okay, something wrong here. I think blue fish I make something wrong. Okay, this letter, capital letter. Reset and run. So that's all. So all the fishes look as realistic. Okay, finish it. Okay, we go to the bubble B, activity B. Okay, what you have to do, okay. So bubble, you can also use a counter pattern to animate shape such as rectangle and ellipse. Okay. Since this is an underwater scene, let's try to get a bubble that floats to the top of the screen using the ellipse shape. If we use a counter pattern to update the y value of the ellipse, we can make it seem like it's floating to the top of the screen. And now create at least one new variable to keep track of the changing y position of the bubble. For this, okay, set the value to 400, okay, or another number near the bottom of the grid, and use no fill, no stroke way, and ellipse to draw at least one bubble. Okay, use the variable you created to specify y position of the ellipse, and use a counter pattern with subtract and your variable to make the ellipse slowly reach. Okay, so now what you have to do is to create another sprite. Okay, with no sprite we use ellipse. Okay. Okay, so now let's start create a bubble together. So for the first, if we have to use the another variable that call it like bubble. Okay, I set it to around 400. Okay, so like this, set the value of the variable is 400. Okay, so after that, you have to do is draw the animation. Okay, so to draw the animation, no for this, draw the animation, it is up here to draw the bubble. Okay, you have to use no fill. Okay, after that, stroke, I use the white color. Okay, so the bubble is have the white color, and stroke way, I set it around 3. Okay, and after that, I use the ellipse. That ellipse I start from x is 65, or you can use it as a random. So for the first, I set it to 65. Okay, and after that, I set the y position is to the bubble, and after that, I set it to like 25. Okay, for this. And another one is I use again is ellipse with the 225. This one I use bubble variable again, and this one it should be around, and it's just this one is to plus the cycle like 25, and after that I use this 25. So another one is ellipse, like this place should be around 300, and after that use a bubble variable again, and for this time I plus it around 100. Okay, and this one is 25. So let's test this, reset and run. So the problem is now you can see this bubble, but it is not floating, right? So what you have to do is to make the bubble variable decrease its value. So the bubble should be equal to bubble minus around 2. Okay, make it a little bit slow. Try run. Okay, you can see it. Now the bubble is floating. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, you can see it. Okay, if you want it slow, you can set it to 1. Okay, wow, it's slow. If you want it a little bit small, you can change this value. Okay, so now that's all for this. So let's finish this activity. And now we go to the free play.